There were kisses in that now October air. Unlatched the white picket gate, and furtive sneak beside the house, unlatching a taller brown wood slat and rougher to the fingers gate, then on around the bushes by her pond and to her glass. Tall wall of sliding glass with temple veil of lace, whose linen meshwork framed the outer shadows in the night and made a phosphorescent diorama by morning. I would peek in, and there she would be, avian Cleopatra, splayed in glistening bliss upon her throne of love, and prone, my sky to earth gave mist of soft of mouth to hers, and in the tangle of hieroglyphic yoga, our bodies, like Hebrew letters, became flame, and we gasped Zoharic Noahs. Then morning dove coos and tantric giggles. We whispered elven words into each other's ears, the angel sounds surreal of Enoch, earlobe nibble of gentle glossolalia. Cradle of naked arms, eyes pictures of light that pour grace and welcome smiles, we eager autobiographical delighted each other with exploits and fumbles of youth, tracing helices of parallel punk rock pranks and desperate lost love affairs, and irrepressible giddiness whose laughter mocked pursuing pain. Words were lovemaking, bodies transmuted. Fingers that held pens or tapped on keyboards wrote on the scrolled flesh of love, and curves were stanzas, and Aristotle's up and down to final climax met catharsis in our writhing hips and dipping lips. Eyes became gaze, gaze became meadows, and meadows held marigolds in drifting sea-like sun. While iris held mirror to iris, nebulous flame and glassy globe, rock and roll hammered below in gentle swish, eternity ricocheting eye to eye with sudden sighs. This was night after rush out by morning and kiss the dew night. Her pistol's musk upon my face, that had enmasked itself within her open, flushing petals. I swooned on perfume, and her tingle still on my lips, and I leapt into my Jeep in northern 405 to find the 10. Then whales, asleep, would vibrate in my trance as I passed by, their long, silken wet beds beside me as I drove. Every pampas grass and eucalyptus formed a barbershop quartet with sand and sea, and gave me dawn clothed in fog negligee serenades. Someone drove the wheel. I repeated hypnotized hibiscus's name, and felt for certain as she slept, she shared this trance. My car was but another love-making form, tracing her curves, caressing her bends, as her larger body, flesh of rock and soil, slowly fell where legs were wet, and then I burrowed into her canyons, my car a-tongue the inward folds up-slithering. And in those canyons, wild chaparral still 1,000 decades told their primal tales, in Lincoln Green and certain haunt of unseen fae within the bush. Amber rubbed, electron sheds and streams. The tears of Freya carried letters in the ether. Every waking yawn, a box of poems on the luminescent screen. I sent reports of our astral lovemaking on hill and over dale, and then I slept, to make the time of sun my night. When she awoke, these verses met her pancake eyes, and by the time that sunset neared and I awoke, she had replies in ample sent to me, making morning and evening a volley of verse.